Hey, how you guys doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I have this pick here, Very Good Butchers, and I have a feeling that these guys are going to be an absolute giant. I do have 5,000 shares of Very Good Butchers. So full disclosure, I do own 5,000 shares of Very Good Butchers. Let me make sure I disclose that. One second. Let me put that in my disclosure here. Very proud owner of 5,000 shares. I do own 5,000 shares of Very, and I think that this is a company that is going to be absolutely huge. And I'm going to explain to you why right now. I like technology. I like new things. I like breakthroughs. If you know me, you know I like all of those things, okay? This is a breakthrough, and I'm going to show you why. The Very Good Food Company, Inc. files preliminary prospectus. This is in January for initial public offering of common shares. So just so you guys know, the original initial public offering was for 14 million shares at 25 cents for gross proceeds of $3.5 million. $3.5 million, and they did it through Canaccord Genuity Corp. And this is in January when nobody knew who they were. And then in May, Very Good Food Company announces launch of its Very Good Butchers brand of plant-based meat alternatives in select Whole Foods market stores. That's big news. Whole Foods is a very large market here in Vancouver. The Very Good Food Company, Inc. is pleased to announce the effective May 22nd, 2020, select Whole Foods market stores in Vancouver and Victoria, British Columbia, are now carrying our flagship Very Good Butchers brand of plant-based meat alternative products. I told you guys I love plant-based products. I brought you guys Baby first when it was at 30 cents, and Baby last week hit $2.97. Just under 10 times your money. I believe that the Very Good Butcher has an absolutely phenomenal opportunity. Products currently being offered at Whole Foods include our locally loved Very Good Burger, Smokin' Burger, British and Smokin' Bangers, as well as our versatile taco stuffer. As our relationship with Whole Foods Market evolves, we expect to augment this lineup with additional products. CEO Mitchell Scott stated, "I would like to thank our team and partners for their collective efforts over the past 8 months to make this launch a reality." This is pretty big news, guys. We are thrilled to be working with Whole Foods Market and bring our delicious, low-processed, and natural plant-based meat alternatives to more people at a time of growing momentum for the shift away from traditional animal-based meat. This is a very meaningful opportunity for our company. I love this, and I love to be first. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love to be first. Once again, I'm bringing you this first. Look at the news. I'm bringing the news from the future. CSC Bulletin appointment of market maker for Very on June 26, 2020, which was yesterday, effective Monday. As of Monday, June 29, 2020, WD Latimer Co. Company will be responsible for the guaranteed fill volume and automatic execution of odd lots for the symbol below. Symbol Very. I wonder. I wonder if Very could explode. Could it be the next explosion? A market maker as of Monday? Responsible for guaranteed fill volume and automatic execution of odd lots for the symbol? Interesting. Would you think that's interesting? Well, let's just take a look at some of the news here. Let's take a look at the first trading day for Very. The Very Good Food Company concludes a successful first day on the CSE under the ticker symbol Very. After the first day completion of its first day trading as a public company, over 2 million shares were traded on the initial debut, with a resulting significant increase in the share price. Message from the CEO. We're very pleased to see investors welcome our company to the public markets with open arms after months of preparation for our initial public listing. We can all breathe a sigh of relief as the result of our first day truly exceeded our expectations, and we are humbled to see customers become shareholders as they look to align themselves with our vision. Yet our work is far from done, and we are focused on seizing on our momentum to grow the Very Good brand into a global leader in the plant-based food technology industry. I told you I like to bring you new technology first. This is brand new. I own 5,000 shares. I'm the only one talking about them because I bring them first. Have you guys not already figured out who I am? I bring you the picks first. So if I brought you Very first, if this is the first time you've seen Very, if you like this video, you must smash. There's a like button there. You got to smash the like button or I'm going to end my analysis. I need likes. This needs to be shared everywhere. Everyone must know about the Very Good Butcher because I screamed from the rooftops about Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is the next big thing. Beyond Meat is the next big thing. I told everybody at $80 that Beyond Meat was going to explode. And what did it do? It exploded. I also brought you Baby. And what a winner that was. I brought you Baby at 30 cents when nobody knew who they were. And they weren't trading very well. And they weren't even moving. And then Baby exploded from 30 cents to almost $3. Now, it didn't happen overnight. It took 1 year. But hey, you know what? If it takes 1 year to make 10 times my money, I'll do it all day long. All day long. You want to see the evidence? Here's Very Good Food here. Look, it opened up at 46 cents. It screamed up to $2.49. And it has been falling ever since. Everyone's just selling their profits. So at some point, you're going to see a floor created. And then you're going to see, in my opinion, a massive, massive explosion. I believe you will see an explosion of epic proportions. I believe you will see an explosion of epic proportions. I think it'll look kind of like this. Very similar to Baby. And if I show you Baby, which is plant-based baby formula, and I brought that to you first. Look at this. I mean, they're coming down too, right? Kind of looks the same. But let's just go to the 1 year chart. When I brought it to you first, it was around here, around 28 cents? 30 cents when I brought it to you guys first. When I discovered it first, and then it went all the way to $3. So it wasn't easy. It didn't happen overnight. There was ups and downs. Similar. Like, look, doesn't that look like Very, kind of? Doesn't that chart kind of look like Very? Oh, plant-based foods, buy it up. Oh, yeah, it's not ready. Oh, yeah, we still like it. And then it goes even higher. Well, that's Baby, and this is Very. So let's see if it looks similar, because it kind of looks similar to me. Kind of looks similar to me. Look at that. Huge excitement. comes down, and what's the future hold? Plant-based foods. What do you guys think? I think it goes higher. Now, I'm not saying it can't go lower. I just think it goes higher. And I think it has a chance to go much higher. Much higher. Okay? Much higher. Let's take a look at Beyond Meat. Another one that I told you guys about. Oh, they're only at $141. I told you guys to buy them at $80. So, and they went to over 200, by the way. If we look at the one-year chart on these guys. Huge excitement, 45 bucks. I tell you around 80, right around here is where I tell you. I do my video around 80, right around here. I'm like, plant-based foods, Beyond Meat. Boom, explodes, goes all the way up to $238. Plant-based foods, guys. And then it came back down all the way back to 48. Wow. And then all the way back up to 166. So it's made some big dips. And, you know, the key here is, as an investor, you always want to buy at the bottom, right? You always want to be identifying the bottom and try to be buying the bottom of the best companies. Because there's market makers that make these markets, and they're going to make sure these markets move. Believe me. And they're going to squeeze the shorts. So I just showed you Beyond Meat trading at $141. And Very Good Food currently trading at $1. $1. And you can see their chart literally from inception all the way up to its high, its all-time high so far at 249. And I predict it will do this again. It's just setting the tone, in my opinion. It's setting the tone of where it could go. Right? And the question is, when will it do it again? I have no idea. It could be one day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. I have absolutely no idea. But it will happen. And remember where you heard this first. Because I made very similar predictions about Baby. And remember what I just showed you. I'm going to show you guys what I just showed you. Baby did a similar thing. Where it exploded up, went to $1.33 pretty quickly. Came back down. And exploded, and then even went higher. So, I love Baby, but when you're up on something that'll give you 30 cents and it's at $2, you should have already sold. Hopefully you sold at $2.97. All-time highs, right? So these are 3 plant-based food companies. I like all 3. I brought you Beyond Meat. At 80 bucks, it's 141. I brought you Baby at 33 cents, and it's at 219. I'm now bringing you Very. I like Very. I think the upside is tremendous. Like I said, I'm not saying it can't go lower. It opened up at 46 cents, so it can obviously go lower. I also think it has enormous potential to go higher. So the goal here would be for us to position ourselves in this company at a low price. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. I am a shareholder of Very. Obviously, that's a conflict of interest because I'm a shareholder. They're not my client. I have not been compensated by the company. But I am a shareholder. So I have disclaimed in my disclaimer that I have 5,000 shares. But I'm telling you now that I want more shares of Very. So I will be watching them very carefully. Very, very carefully. And I love the name Baby. And I love the symbol Baby. And I love the symbol Very. So to be honest with you, like when you guys get into our trading academy, if you guys want to really, really learn how to trade, we teach you how to, mark the lows, the highs, and then really learn how to trade, and identify where this is going to go in the future. And I think this is going to go higher. And like I said, it could go lower. I'll be watching it very carefully. But I promise you that if it goes higher and we see it explode back to $2, I will sell. And I will look for another position. So, company I like a lot. Let me just look at some of your messages and see what you guys think. But I'm a big fan of Very, and I'm going to show you guys why for a lot of different reasons. I'm going to go with TMX. This is what I call doing my due diligence. How you doing, Phil? How you doing, Antonio? What's What's up, Sharky? K-Dub. Still bullish on GIS. Yeah. You know, when I talk about a company, I don't necessarily mean it has to explode that day. It means I like the company, and I think that in the future they're going to go higher. So as you can see with a lot of our companies, we've had an incredible success and track record. And if you go to richtvlive.com, you can see for yourself our picks. Just go to richtvlive.com, go to Rich TV's picks, and you can see our picks even as recently as in the last month. You could see our picks here: Power, Greenbrier, Air, Valens, TOMZ, which I actually just sold my TOMZ this week. I brought you the pick at 91 cents. It went to $1.40 this week. Power, I brought you the pick at 25 cents. It's actually at 49 cents right now. So it's up very close to 100%. Greenbrier, I bought you at 148. It's currently at 325. I mean, the results speak for themselves. Now, when I bring you a pick and they're up, if they start to come down, you need to take your profits. Here's how you know. Obviously, they hit $30 this week. Some of these prices need to be updated. I brought it to you at $7.45. It is up now over 300%. So we got to update some of these numbers, but we've brought you pick after pick after pick after pick that have been extremely huge winners. Extremely huge winners. You can see all of our picks on here: Tesla, Apple, Facebook, Disney, AMD, Shop. I believe there's a notorious short seller out there that tried to short my Shop. How did that work out for you? I don't think that worked out very well for you. Here's my lovely baby. Since I told you guys I love plant-based foods, here's baby for you at 33 cents. Yeah, only up 564%. Not bad. Not bad. So, I mean, here's Beyond Meat. I brought it to you at $90. It hit a high of $234, representing a gain of 161% if you sold on the high. So if you actually trade properly with my picks and you sell on the high, you will see we are 76 out of 79 for 96%. When you get into a trade, if you are in profit and then the market starts to come down, sell. Sell 100% of the time. I'm not going to tell you again and again and again and again and again. If you want to learn how to trade, you can join my trading academy. I'll give you the email address right here. You're welcome to join me and be my partner in the trading academy. I'm looking for partners. I'm looking for people that want to learn how to trade. We've already had a millionaire trader in our academy, and we're about to have a six-figure trader in our academy, and we've only been doing it for 7 months. We will have more success stories. The question is, will you be the next success story? Numbers don't lie, but people do. When you look at our picks, the numbers are legendary. Absolutely legendary. We have professional writers writing on our picks. If you look at our top 10 picks for June, the results are ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. The results speak for themselves, guys. You just click on the link here and you can read for yourself. Look at our top 10 for June. It's ridiculous. If I actually go through it, it's ridiculous. I don't want to I'm not going to brag, but man, our picks for June are absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, if you want to see my full disclaimer, it's right there. Right on our website, guys. But our picks are absolutely ridiculous. So there's baby. Guys, guess what? Baby, when I brought it to you in the beginning of June, oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. When I brought you baby in June, it's almost laughable. Let's do the 1 month chart. Do you see where baby was in the beginning of June? It was at $1. So baby went to $2.97. Oh, not bad. One of my top 10 for June, up 200%. Not bad. The question is, did you sell at $2.97? The question is whether or not my picks are fire. Clearly my picks are fire. The question is, did you sell with a 200% gain? Or did you get greedy thinking that baby was going to the moon? Because man, these picks are gold. So here I am giving you more picks, and I'm telling you the very good butcher is going to be a beast. And I'm doing my analysis, and I believe it's going higher. And let's see what the indicators are saying. Let's see what the indicators think. Now, based on my fundamental and technical analysis, you can see here that Very is actually at 44 on the RSI, which means it's much closer to the bottom than it is the top, meaning there's a lot of room for this to skyrocket. Now the MACD is kind of turning sideways here, so if this starts to push up and we start seeing a cross here on the MACD after all this selling, we could be in for a wild ride next week. And if this crosses on the way up, the MACD, and if we start to see an explosion here on the RSI, I think we could be in for a huge run next week. We could see Very go up to $2. We could also see more consolidation. Everyone that got in at 25 cents, remember I told you the initial public offering was at 25 cents. Everyone that got in at 25 cents could be selling. They could be selling. And you know what? It's, like all these people are selling, guys. Look, 14 million shares at 25 cents, $3.5 million. This is the selling that's going on. Everybody that got in early, they're the ones selling. So at some point, once that selling is done, you'd have anticipate that as this company gets more popular and more people like me talk about it, because remember, after I talk about it, everyone else will follow. It's kind of the way it works. It's kind of how it works. They don't got an OTC symbol, Jason. I apologize. I do not know why these companies do not want to list in America. Could it be because they don't want to get shorted by the shorties? It could potentially be because they don't want to get shorted by the shorties. Right? And that's not necessarily a bad idea. So this is Very Good Butcher. And you can go to their website, verygoodbutchers.com. They were actually on Dragon's Den. They were on Dragon's Den. This is their story, fed up with the overly processed meat alternatives available. Our founders knew they could raise the plant-based bar. As trained chefs with years of experience, they set out to make the most delicious and nutritious plant-based meats they could. And in our humble opinion, they nailed it. Going from farmers markets to the butcher shop, they are on a mission to show them that making good choices doesn't mean having to sacrifice flavor. It does look pretty good. I haven't really been interested in eating plant-based food. So if these guys can actually nail it and make the plant-based food actually taste good, then I might actually be willing to try it. Because I haven't really tried anything from Beyond Meat, to be honest with you. You can follow them and you can join their mailing list right there. And let's see if I can follow them on Facebook. Let's see. Like, guys, you're literally getting in with these guys when they have 2,800 followers. Talk about getting in at the beginning. We're literally getting in at the beginning, guys. Like, nobody knows who these guys are. And I remember when I was telling everyone about Beyond Meat, and nobody knew who Beyond Meat was. Everybody knows who they are now. Everybody knows who Beyond Meat is now. Wow, these guys have 29,000 followers on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. Very good. Butcher's products, store locator, order skip the dishes. I wonder if I could take this video and post it on their channel. Interesting. We're going to post it right now. We're going to post it right now. Let's see if that uploads. Boom! There you go. Right on their Facebook. And see if we can post on their Instagram. See if we can post on their Instagram. Oh, they're going to know who we are, trust me. Real quick. Boom. Nice to know you guys. Boom, boom. And in fact, let's go to their Twitter too. Let's post on their Twitter too. Why the hell not, right? We're giving them free visibility. It's the least we could do. You know, hey, listen, guys, we're making a video about you. Check it out, right? Let's post it here on this one. With this, I bought 5K shares. This is who I am. I bought 5K shares, guys. Let's go. Boom. Let's go. There we go. There we go. So yeah, so very good food, guys. I like them. I think I'm going to show you guys why too. Look, check this out. I'm going to show you more reasons why I like them. Very good food. It's on the CNX. Let me show you guys some more reasons why I like them. I want to make sure we do the due diligence. Do the due diligence, right? Look at the stock, how it's screamed up, it's come back down, kind of finding a floor. Love that. And let's go to the share structure. Look at this. Boom. 69 million shares. I love it. Nice and tight. We love it nice and tight here. Nice tight float. If you like a nice tight float, smash the like button. If you like this video, smash the like button. If you like very good butchers, smash the like button. We are literally getting in at the ground floor with this company. Like literally getting in at the ground floor with this company. Got all these different sections, recipes, instructions, find us, store locator, skip the dishes. So they're with skip the dishes, which is sick. They got their story, their news, nutritional information, shipping, order tracking, press release, contact. They've got an investor section for the public sector. If you go to our story, and guys, these guys were on Dragon's Den. They had a Dragon's Den appearance. So you can learn their whole story here. But I'm a big fan of Very. Like I said, I bought 5,000 shares this week, and I think they have enormous potential. It's not mine.
I just got it for you.
I'm good. I have a drink here. Yeah, thank you. So this is it right here. Look, very good butchers.
Research coverage on the smaller and mid-cap companies is much less.
Let's see what's going on here.
Mitchell Scott.
Pretty amazing story, guys. Obviously, it's just getting started, and we have an opportunity as investors to get in early, in my opinion. And this is like, I'm going to explain to you how big this is. I'm going to read this to you. This is not the press release I want to read. Hold on. think it's this one. Here it is. CEO Mitchell Scott stated, this IPO is a critical milestone for very good food. It provides us with the capital to realize our vision of becoming a global leader in food technology, creating a healthier alternative to existing options, and offering a premier customer experience. We have seen significant growth in our e-commerce and in our in-store sales, including a rapid increase in subscriptions to our monthly recurring delivery service. We intend to scale up operations aggressively and continuously reinvest in creating the highest quality, most innovative plant-based products for our customers. VGF is also pleased to welcome Brian Greenleaf as the company's new Chief Operating Officer. Most recently, he played a key role in creating the world's largest medical marijuana company, Canopy Growth Corp, as Director of Operations. Mr. Greenleaf holds a degree in engineering, physics, and additionally has experience in IT, marketing, business development, finance, management, and operations. Brian will be a critical asset in scaling operations as the company builds a globally recognized brand serving customers and businesses internationally. Guys, this is going to freaking explode. Do you not see this? I don't know how many clues I have to give you guys, but this is going to freaking explode. They have 69 million shares issued and outstanding, 28 million of which are subject to escrow restrictions, meaning out of the 69 million shares, 28 million are held tight. And 4.6 million are reserved for issuance pursuant to the exercise of outstanding incentive options. 1.28 million common shares reserved for issuance pursuant to the exercise of the agent's warrants, and 500,000 common shares reserved for issuance pursuant to the advisory warrants. Guys, this is one of the biggest and the best plant-based foods companies in Canada. And it has the potential to become one of the biggest and one of the best plant-based food companies in the world. Love the share structure. Now, they also are being backed by FrontFundr, Canada's leading equity crowdfunding platform, is marking 1 week since the successful launch of the Very Good Food Company operating under the Very Good Butchers brand, listed on the Canadian Stock Exchange under the symbol VERY. So right here, this company, take a look at some of their individual meats. This is the pricing. These are their best-selling products. This launch makes VGF, Very Good Food, the first company to raise initial funding from the general public in an early seed round that has gone on to list as a publicly trading company, a landmark event for the equity crowdfunding industry in Canada. Never has this been done before, guys. VGF is an emerging plant-based food technology company that aims to make wholesome, organic, real food without any tricks or gimmicks. Having started out selling their food at local farms, farmer markets on the West Coast in Canada, they have since built their own production plant, opened a restaurant and an online shop, and developed a nationwide subscription service. So all across Canada, people can order their food. Huge. 2 years ago, VGF ran a crowdfunding campaign on FrontFundr, raising $600,000 from 240 investors who were able to invest in the company from as little as $250. So they have 240 investors who raised $600,000, putting it as little as $250. On Thursday, June 18th, VGF successfully went public after a financing that raised $4 million in gross proceeds. which will be used to further grow and expand the business. The investors who initially backed VGF, FrontFundr invested at 12 cents per share. By end of trading yesterday, June 23rd, the shares crossed $1.31, providing a significant return for early investors in the company. If they were able to have sold their holdings on this day, these types of investment opportunities are usually reserved for high net worth individuals and industry professionals, making VGF's seed to public IPO even more unusual. Very, very huge, exciting situation. And look, products are sold out. They got ribs that are sold out, very good steak that's sold out. This is very interesting. I think Impossible Meats is going to be massive. How you doing, Amalak? I'm going to make you a moderator, my friend. I think it's going to be massive. Anything that's plant-based foods is hot. Guys, follow the money. The money right now is in plant-based foods. And the Very Good Butcher is a leader in plant-based foods in Canada right now. Look, this is the monthly club meat. This is a big box of plant-based meat. A Very Good barbecue box. And these prices are very reasonable. Very reasonable prices. $65 for all of that. Not bad. Very affordable. Let's take a look at their merch. It's pretty cool. They got all their products here in one place. Recipes. They got cooking instructions, recipes. Wow. Interesting. It's pretty cool. Click on investors. Let's see what it says there. Investor relations. The Very Good Food Company public listing is a landmark event for our business, says Mitchell Scott, founder and CEO of VGF. The public is moving away from animal meats and is increasingly moving towards the alternative protein space, a trend accelerated by the impact of COVID-19. Thanks to FrontFundr, we're able to raise money from everyday investors who believed in our mission and our business, and we see our crowdfunding campaign on FrontFundr's platform as an important part of our early success. 2 years ago, the Very Good Food Company successfully raised a seed round on FrontFundr that enabled everyone, the public, to invest. Traditionally, these early rounds are only accessible to a small group of wealthy investors, says Peter Paul Van Hyken, founder and CEO of FrontFundr. The heck is FrontFundr? I've never heard of FrontFundr. Interesting. There's the Very Good Butchers right there. Interesting. Interesting. So this is a funding platform, I guess. I've never even heard of these guys. So these are the investment opportunities, for FrontFundr. So apparently you could have got into Very good food at 12 cents, which is pretty crazy. Imagine getting it at 12 cents and then it goes to $2.50. That would have been an amazing investment. So you could see all of their investment opportunities here. Interesting. I'm going to contact these guys and find out more about these guys. Because you guys know that's what I do. I'll create a profile and I'll learn more about these guys. But in the meantime, you guys do your research. If you like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere. I do own 5,000 shares of this company. Wish I got them at 12 cents. But I'm going to do more research and learn more about these guys. But I think that we've seen them explode. They've come down. I think that that's the retail investors that are taking their profits. Obviously, if they got in at 12 cents, even selling at $1 is a huge return. So congratulations to everyone who's made those moves. But I do believe as the story gets out and more people talk about very good food, I think there's a very good chance that this goes way higher. So stay tuned. This story is just getting started and I love it. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. Remember, we're not a licensed advisor. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research and consult your financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich to Be Live. I like to bring you companies that are underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued, early stage companies before everyone else in the world knows. And you'll typically realize that after I talk about a company, everybody else follows. Just remember who brought you very first. The Very Good Butcher. So good, so early, they don't even have an American symbol or a Frankfurt symbol yet. Very similar to Baby when I brought it to you first. They didn't have a Canadian, only had a Canadian symbol. They didn't have a US symbol. They didn't have a Frankfurt symbol. And now we've seen them explode. I believe the Very Good Butcher will also have an incredible future. And I'm not saying it can't go lower. It could, which will create an amazing buying opportunity because I believe in the future we're going to see it much, much higher. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. Have a great weekend. I'm out. Peace. No, they don't have a ticker in the US yet. But when they do set it up, I'll let you know first. Peace. The Very Good Butcher. Just remember, when this explodes, who told you first?